Yeah. Huh? Hey, I'm tryna win. I'm tryna win in the 716 and I'm making it big. I wanna live. I think I'm ready to.
Yo, what's good, man? It's the Easy Pinch Out Podcast with your one and only host, Glory Boy. Thank you so much for all the love and support you've been showing, man. I really appreciate it. You feel me? And by showing so much love and support, I just wanted to start something fresh as well to add on to the channel. So that way, there is a lot of things that goes on in the world. So I want to come on my channel and kind of like sit down and react to it with y'all so y'all can interact. And also you guys can be able to comment below and tell me what y'all think and how y'all feel about my opinion on certain things. Thank you so much. But listen, man, we just going to start off like this. I don't like seeing my African brothers and sisters fighting, man. I don't like that. You feel me? Y'all can already see what we're going to be talking about today. And this has been going on crazy lately because these two gentlemen are legends in Africa. These two gentlemen have made a lot of people's childhood lit. These two gentlemen have been there from day one. When I tell you P Square are the ones that actually influence a lot of people to start getting into Afrobeats, let me tell you something, man. I don't like this. I don't like seeing these two brothers beef, especially they're twins, bro. They're twins. They started from the bottom. They're on the top, and now they're beefing. Usually, a lot of people beef when one is on top of the other. But both of them are leveled up together. They made it. They're successful. They have beautiful homes. They have families. But look what's going on, man. So today we're just gonna look into the open letter to my dear brother Paul Okoye, aka Rude Boy. Let's see if Rude Boy is really Rude Boy. I just feel like we should come together, man. I feel like being jealous of your sibling is weird. It's crazy. Being jealous of someone that you came from the same womb is weird and crazy. I know there's people that's jealous of their siblings. I know there's people in families who don't talk to their family members, holding grudges. They just too much ego. Like they can't even sit down and solve things because then when the person dies, that's when they look back and say, oh my gosh, I wish I had the moment to be with this person. Oh my gosh, I regret not talking to them when they were still alive. All the excuses after they're gone. But when they were here, you just didn't make the attempt to go and speak to them and fix whatever issue I was going through, man. And that's what we're going to read here today because we know P Square, they were beefing back days. It got to, I think, the beginning of this year. They came back together during New Year's. I don't know if they did it for the fans or they did it for themselves. I just don't get it. But I feel like they just did it for the fans because their hearts were not there just yet. But let's get straight into the reading, man. Let's go. All right. He said, Dear my brother Paul, just like I have told you several times, I'm not in any competition with you or anybody else. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my efforts in the group that we both created and built together really speaks volume. But when I tell you, man, these two brothers, when you see them dance, when you watch the music video, when you see them perform, you see one. P Square, we just always looked at them as one. Especially these two brothers are twins. So when you look at them on the stage, I know some people get confused. Like, which one is one? So they have. So I think Rude Boy had the dreads and Peter just had the not like short hair, but he will cut his hair. So Rude Boy had the dreads. So it kind of gave people an idea of who's who in that case. So he said, in your recent interview, you claimed that you wrote and sang 99% of all P Square songs and discredited me by saying that our songs with T.I., Ajiejo, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using YouTube views to discredit me once again. When I say, man, clout is a drug. Clout is the new disease. Some people don't know. Some people just use clout to bash other people, and they think it's the best way to use it. If you want clout, at least do it in the positive way, because then people that's gonna come across you, they're just gonna look at you and say, okay, there's nothing to really hate this person on. Maybe they just need, they're just growing. They're just trying to get some sort of attention or whatever. They're not gonna look at you as a hater. You feel me? And I feel like him saying 99% of the songs, you saying that you sung and wrote them, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm confused. When we was listening to Personally, was it just one person or was two? I mean, they both sound the same sometimes, but like, was it just was it just one person or was it two people? But I just don't feel like it's the right thing to do. Discrediting someone that you guys have built something together. It's like me building building a business with my brother, and we get to the point like we've both had sleepless nights, we both have grinded, both have spent money, have freaking, I don't know, have invested our money into whatever that we had to do to keep our business growing. And me just going on the mic and say, man, my brother ain't never did nothing, man. People never saw what was going on behind closed doors. So if I say that, people are just going to jump. Oh my gosh, really? And that's a lot of fans. There's a lot of fans in the world that's very bad. They instigate. You feel me? There's a lot of platforms, media platforms, that instigates. They don't go and listen to the other side of the story. They just jump straight into the story, start posting it because they want the credibility. They want people to come onto their pages, watch them. They want the money. You feel me? So he said, you never acknowledge the other songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo, More Than Friends, Shekinini. Huh? Say Your Love, Give Me That, Señorita Egbedu, and few others. Were these songs also considered failures as well? Peter and Rude Boy, you two should just stop coming on social media, because let me tell you something, fellas. Let me tell y'all something. Social media don't really care about y'all. They want to see y'all fail. They want to see y'all fight. They don't like y'all. They only like P Square, but they don't like individuals. They want to see you guys fail. As you can see, one of the fans said, fans fell in love with the idea of two hot brothers singing and performing together. That was the whole point. If y'all separate, half of us won't be interested. Why can't y'all just come together? When they came together, let me tell you something. People were happy. When I tell you, when these two brothers, they even went to perform, people were going crazy. Oh my God. P Square. The girls. But yeah, so then he went and said, every time I have spoken in interviews about P Square, I have always used we and us because I saw us as a team. But whenever you spoke, it's always I and me. Even when I'm standing right beside you, it's as if I never existed. That really hurts. That really hurts. It doesn't have to be a sibling, It could be a colleague. It could be a partner in the business world. It could be your sister. It could be your friend. If y'all ever started something together and everything you say, every time you say something, you say, I did this. I did this. You're just being selfish at that point, because then you're not realizing how much work the other person did. If the person never did any work, yes, I understand. You can say, I did this. Absolutely. But based on what we observed as fans growing up and just learning and watching y'all grow in their music and just putting Africa on the map, we always saw two brothers just conquering. We never saw one. So I just don't feel like it's the right thing to say that I did this, I did that. He said next, my brother, neither of us is most talented artist in the world, but you fail to understand that God gave us this talent. He really did, and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. I understand that. Yep, they did break up and they came back together. Instead, he chose to turn the most awarded and decorated music group in Africa into a laughing stock again. Yep.
God have mercy upon us.
Yes. Yes. And people are really laughing at y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I was laughing too. I'm like, man, I thought these guys just came back together. What's going on? You feel me? What's going on, P Square? You know? And it's a lot of things that he wrote. I'm not just gonna read through everything, but you could go on his page, Peter P Square, you know, and see exactly what he said. You feel me? But let me also double check here. Let's see if his brother ever said anything. Rude boy. Let's see. Rude boy. I think that's him right here. Yeah, his brother ain't said nothing. I think he been doing it on Twitter or whatever. But yeah, this the dude. Yeah, you see he got dreads on. But I just don't get, man, how these two brothers just be beefing and so on. But yeah, man, just so y'all know, man, show love to each other, man. Don't stop jealousy, man. Jealousy is the worst drug that you can carry in this world, that you can take in this world. Show love to one another, man. If you're building something with your sibling, if you're building something with your friend and it's going well, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous either if they're doing better than you, because at the end of the day, you guys are still family, because everybody have their own path in life, and that's just how it is, man. Appreciate it, man. This is Isip and Child podcast. Like I said, this is something new right here, man. I'm gonna be bringing something up and we're just gonna look at it. I'm gonna express my opinion. Y'all go ahead and comment below, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Appreciate it, and we outside. Let's go.
Elevated. Hey, look, yeah. Huh? Hey, I'm tryna win. I'm tryna win in the 716 and I'm making it big. I wanna live. I think I'm ready to